We're switched over. Welcome to our Waterdeep campaign that has not been in Waterdeep for some time.
I named this one Random Misrule, aka Kevin's Wild Ride.
Yeah. So, yeah, welcome. Sorry for the lateness. We're experiencing technical difficulties. Zoom has been having issues. Yeah, that's it. Not audio issues from our stupidity. We're fine.
Yeah,
But
definitely for a Zoom under the bus.
Yeah. I mean, everyone else is, so hey. So welcome. And if you're hearing any ambient sound, that's via Sirenscape. About 25 every 2 months or so. Get all your fantasy, sci-fi, and board game audio needs. Create your own things. Apparently, they have a new beta player that allows you to share it across multiple peoples and stuff, and all these other fancy things. And it's pretty cool. They have sound sets for Saltmarsh, Waterdeep, Dungeon of the Mad Mage, and a bunch of other fun ones. So check them out.
Also, I didn't realize until like halfway through last night's session that I was playing just a generic Atlantis one when I forgot that they straight up just have the Ghost of Saltmarsh soundtrack, but I didn't want to change it mid-session.
Links above my head. Yay.
Links above head. Yeah. And I have been saying that they've had Ghost of Saltmarsh playlists for
it skipped my brain.
3-4 months now.
You have, apparently. But it skipped my brain because I just went with the first water themed one I could see, and Atlantis is surprisingly at the top of the fucking list, Kevin.
Yeah, apparently someone doesn't listen to my morning announcements on Sundays, do they?
It's early. I'm sleepy.
I should use my Keyblade to sunder this lock.
Fuck off, Scott.
So,
it's wreck cat morning, apparently.
Sorry.
Are there any other pre-game announcements?
Nope.
Other than let us know if the music is too loud.
Yeah.
I'm exhausted.
Yeah. And also, there has been reports of Zoom issues, so if something just happens and all of a sudden we just crash, you know why. But it looks like it's working perfectly fine for us, so thanks for us having a small group, because most of the reports are coming in from churches and larger businesses that were hosting a lot of people at once. So yay for having D&D groups being under 100 people.
Most of the time.
Good Lord, can you imagine trying to DM for that many people?
Literally nightmarish.
All right, you're about to fight the orc army. Roll initiative. All right. We got 5 ties with 20.
I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like that would be kind of fun to have you guys.
No.
Kevin, what's the game where you play as the monsters?
Oh, reverse dungeon and stuff. Yeah, that part's fun. But
that would be fun.
A huge tournament where you have one DM and then a bunch of sub DMs to control a huge battle like that. I think that's called a miniature war game at that point. And
anyway.
So you have DMs and then SNMs?
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Ooh,
lots of sub DMs.
Yeah. Anywho.
No, hard today. Fuck. I'm so tired I can't even remember what I am.
Who knows what we truly are anymore? Are we who we think we are? Or are we but a dream of a butterfly? Anyway.
Okay, blue caterpillar.
What were we doing last time, Kevin?
It's early.
Dragonborn.
Yeah, last time you entered a border city controlled by the Xenon Empire, also just called the Empire. The gate guard was a bit of an ass to you. Apparently it's clouded your entire opinion of the city, even though the next 4 or 5 people you met were actually relatively friendly, except you did get bilked by a halfling. But
also the mammoth got bitten by a goblin and then yeeted it across the city.
The goblin was a bit hungry, it's just like. So you went to a tavern. You met a high fly feather eye and 2 what you learned were Brunari people, because you're on a weird planet that just it's very strange. And you took
admittedly,
some
after
books from the library, and the librarian's like, you better return those, and you guys were threatening him because, he's just a librarian doing his job.
we helped him, and he's like, "No, they're all mine."
He didn't want you to take him as, like, personal yours. He's lending them because that's how a library works. If you go see a library, it's like, oh no, the library's on fire. I get a fire extinguisher and put it out. I'm just going to claim the books as mine because I helped put your fire out.
Okay.
Patience looks confused and intrigued as he, is holding up a book, and you see the front cover says "The Horny Tiefling." If we're still in the library.
No, we didn't go to the library.
They
We
went to
didn't
the
go to
ruins
the
of the library
library.
and took a couple books to read back to the thing. So that could be one of the ones they grabbed.
But when we, I think we left off on like we were about to get a long rest, and I brought them all back and like dumped them out in the mansion.
Okay, we'll start at that then. Like the camera was like on the cover, and it just like zoomed out, and I'm just like, I don't know.
Yeah, so I have no idea if any of these are actually useful.
I can't do that with my tail. What?
Mhm.
Oh yeah, hey Serene, can you do this with your tail? And I show her the book.
Patience, why do you have that?
What? It was in the pile, and it was about
boy.
tieflings.
Oh, that's
Oh, I
funny.
just grabbed it. I saw Tiefling. Oh,
I thought it was going to go over like the different kinds of horns tieflings can have, but I guess not. Well, actually, kind of, yeah, in a way.
different kind of
Yeah.
horns.
Wait, no,
Or to the
so, hold on, let me have a look at that there. Oh.
Be careful,
Or
some of
the
the
mansion.
Be careful, some of the pages fold out.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
like, he's
The
kind
door
of...
to the mansion opens. You just see that
I'm like,
the orphans come in.
Ow.
Hey, we found you. Oh,
Found
yeah, okay, so this needs
60
to
miles
go
away
into a
from Ruby
plane,
Park.
like, very far away, like, right now. Before it spontaneously combust.
I mean, I don't know. What's the writing like?
Atrocious, but,
Like
technical.
I don't get it for the pictures. It's just for the articles.
No, this can be carefully categorized as maybe an instructional manual
There's
for the advanced user.
the pulsating rod of smiting.
Oh my
Ah, yes.
Okay. One of those mornings, I guess.
Mentions a lot about ruby rods.
And many stories of magnificent mansions. We sorry
Oh.
to our audience.
Well,
Yes.
we're not really.
The-
I
That's what
take
happened.
my long
the rod of
rest.
7 parts. Rod of 7 parts, but like a whole other 7 parts.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, apparently long rest is also what the players as well as the characters needed.
Mm-hmm.
So you got the books, read some of those, stay up until about 4 a.m. reading them, then get to bed.
Totally not relatable for some players.
I don't
It's
read
probably
those
up
kinds
to,
of
like-
books.
That is probably up until like 11.
There's more than just that one book. I mean, it's not going to take you 4 hours with that book. More like 5-6 minutes.
A Guide to Dwarves' Beards, but it's also a suggestive book, but it's only beards.
You exfoliate the beard. So,
Oh.
they read the books, get your own long rests, because it was getting late.
Some of the best care for a Dwarven beard includes using almond oil. Leaves a nice smell and leaves a good sheen.
Yeah, you gotta get that beard oil going. So what was our plan after this?
We have a plan.
Yeah, kill the squid-headed fuck. And then beyond that, I'm not sure we have an idea.
I believe we were just coming in to see what... sorry, what? I talked over
We
you.
didn't hear
I'm
you,
sorry.
Jesse.
No, I was just saying if we were going to be hunting down the mind flayers and getting passes through the city to do it, but we're running into some local stuff with February or just the local.
Yeah, I think we were hunting that specific mind flayer that was flying the ship. And then just getting an idea of what this place looks like. So I guess we have to continue on, because, well, we haven't really asked anybody if he's here, but I feel like people would have noticed. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, like, we had a mind flayer in Waterdeep, that we literally walk out of a room and nobody really seemed to be raising much of an uproar about him, so.
Well,
It's
also,
quite-
we were in the sewers.
Well, yeah, you think this place doesn't have sewers.
Oh, valid. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, but, like, they would have they would...
No, look, I know Xenons think they're high and mighty and above all of it, but I guarantee you they still shit. So, they need sewers.
Yeah, but what I'm wondering is, like, they would have seen the ship, but then not necessarily if the thing came in later, and that's assuming he can't disguise himself like you guys can. I don't actually know what all Mind Flayer can do. We didn't actually... The last time we ran into them, we didn't really spend a ton of time with him before he noped out on us, and the brain chihuahua, like, ate my brain.
Apparently the Dragonborn from here are resistant, so I doubt we'll see many Mind Flayers further in where the Dragonborn's armies are at, or whatever.
Or if we do, they'll be dead, like the one in the Trog village.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that would make our job really easy, wouldn't it?
You guys don't have any spells that can, like, track something like that, can you?
Track what?
Mind Flayers?
Not really.
Not that.
I'm remembering the clairvoyance potion we had, but that wouldn't help because we don't know where it is.
If only I had the clairvoyance to know where it's at.
Right? Actually, hold on a second. I might have. I might have.
When we go down for breakfast, I'm gonna ask the owner. I want to say it was like a green dragonborn.
Mm-hmm.
What, if any, Mind Flayer activity they've seen in recent times?
He's like, recent times? Let's see. Oh, would you like to try some eggs, la orange?
Sure, I'll try anything once. I think they mentioned that,
yeah, there was an attack a bit ago. I mean, hence all the heads.
That's right, yeah. But that was like several weeks ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
In what direction?
Yeah,
The
what
hedge over
direction?
there.
No, what direction did the Mind Flayers come from?
Not sure. It's hiding in my basement.
Valid.
Yeah, apparently they the rumors I got with a few people out and about who were more witnessing is the flayers were fleeing some foe, maybe, we don't know, and they decided to siege here to try to like get our stuff, and then they died because one thing about the Empire, the people who fight for it are relatively skilled, so that's good, I guess. Makes uprisings very hard, though.
What the fuck would a Mind Flayer be fleeing? Other than the Empire?
Or maybe someone that's really dumb that doesn't have a brain.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Republicans. No, well, I mean, they could have been fleeing from a larger force and thought we weren't occupied, because apparently they're not doing too good against the Xenons, because...
Yeah, they could have been fleeing the
But it's hard to tell. But hey, at least, we get to rebuild now and, live our lives.
Yeah.
Here's your egg. It's eggs with a splash of the orange liqueur. We do have a bunch of it.
I'm gonna assume that would be absolutely terrible.
Eggs
Indeed.
all orange?
Yeah.
It really depends on your taste. Like, that's a bit of an acquired taste. Consider, though, have you ever had eggs and orange juice in the morning?
Okay, valid. So we're something of mind flayer hunters, and there's one in particularly we're looking for. Any idea who would be best to talk to about it? Presumably, the commander of the military here is going to be a dick to us, because...
Yeah, you do have a beard.
Don't Dragonborns have beards? But they're like
Not
Scales?
really, I
Beard.
don't think.
If it's
I'm
not
just
hair, it's not
imagining like a
beard.
funny overweight dragonborn with like a bearded dragon. Like,
yeah. That's what I was thinking. You know,
I
Those
think
don't
so,
count as-
typically.
Those are scales. That's a completely different concept. You're scaleless. You're, you know.
Anyway, like, any hunters in the area that might be familiar with them, or...
I do know a small group of. I don't know if you'll really want to talk to them and stuff, because you know, they are peculiar folk. But I do know a group of goblins who go out hunting things. They get lots of money from the Dragonborn. They got a little niche because they are willing to do jobs and go places that Dragonborn consider beneath them. Yeah.
So where would we find these goblin hunters?
They got a small shack outside the city that they stay at because they consider this city too smelly for them. Apparently, Dragonborn smell weird to goblins or something. I don't know.
Also, I mean, it's a medieval city, so it probably smells like shit.
Excuse you, we got indoor plumbing.
What's
Where
up?
have you been? Have you been shitting in the flower pots in the room again? Why does everyone come in town and shit in the flower pots?
No,
They are
I
not
shit-
chamber pots.
I shit in the
There's a
magic
toilet.
mansion. That goes away in the morning.
Yeah, like a school of wizardry. You know,
No, in a chamber pot in the mansion.
No.
the chamber pot of
That's a-
secrets.
We had some visitors come in the other day. I went to plant a new flower, and boom, they shat in the flower pot. They're like, "Oh, we thought there was a chamber pot in the room." It's like, no, we got a flushing toilet down the hall.
Well, I mean, at least it's got fertilizer for the flower.
Well, yeah, but
Really terrible fertilizer,
I mean,
but
it
okay.
depends on what they've been eating, you know. But yeah, anyway, no, there's indoor plumbing.
Cool. All right.
Yep, all the shit goes into the local river.
What's your favorite rain of Misrule, Jimmy? Mine's when they talk about going to the bathroom for like 30 minutes. For a long time. That's
Mhm.
It cuts.
They
It
talk
cuts
about tiefling sex and potty humor.
the
that's every episode.
I mean, that's just D&D.
Valid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It cuts to him talking about they just throw it in the river, and it's just like, here's this town, and it's on the river, and then downstream are the Trogg villages that we went to.
oh.
Oh man, somebody needs more protein upstream.
No,
Oh,
Kevin.
no.
Kevin.
No.
Maybe we
Okay,
should.
so I just want to do like the Batman transition right now. We'll cut to the part where we found the fucking shit, please.
So,
Can I cast
wanna go
Wish?
find
I
it?
wish that we were in the next scene.
Do we
Fuck, I don't
want?
know Wish.
Do we want to talk with the Empire and see if we can get any help from them? I don't know. They seem kind of snooty, but they'd be organized and probably would know a lot more than people who are staying in town.
Yeah, but they're probably not gonna tell us anything. But I mean, worst case scenario, they don't tell us anything, right?
They would tell a fellow Xenoon? I forget what they call themselves. Dragonborn, right?
Xenons, I think.
it's a newer name. They used to be called the Chromes.
Mm.
They think Xenon's cooler because it got an X in the name.
I cast Alter Self to look
yeah,
like one.
you know, I've known people like that who think that they're cooler for having an X name. Look, just because your name wins at Scrabble doesn't mean anything else.
Okay.
Yeah.
I cast Alter Self to make myself look like one of them.
There's a
because
downside to this, patience.
I was observing quite a few of them on our way in.
You don't speak Draconic.
Tongues.
Oh, shit. Alright, never mind.
Bessem's like, cool.
Right, you couldn't possibly have given the. Never mind. You. Tough one.
Yeah, I guess let's go talk to the, whoever the fuck is in command of this place. Hey, Bessem. Where would we find, like, where would we talk to whoever is in charge of the military in this place?
The man in charge, that would be at the, blood pits.
What name should we ask for?
Just ask for the Governor General.
Governor General. Got it.
At least it's not the Surgeon General. Okay.
No, that's the other guy.
Hmm.
Yeah. He doesn't like smoke, though.
He definitely wouldn't be here if you guys are putting shit into streams.
Yeah. Oh, zoom in. Okay, Jesse will be played by a animated girl in his shirt now.
Oh yeah, no, she's centrically. So
Oh, she's
she might have an idea where the mod players are.
Cecilia, I think is what they're called.
Reverse mind.
Oh yeah,
They're like mermaid but octopus.
yeah.
Is that
Ursula.
what Sophie is? Anyway,
Like Ursula, yeah.
So
So,
they're near the center of town where it's more fortified.
to the blood pit. Okay, why is it called the blood pit first, though?
Sounds
It's
fun.
where they it's basically like a gladiatorial kind of arena where if there's disputes amongst the army, they fight each other. If someone wants to show that they're strong and mighty and can join up with them when they're, skinned, then they go there and they will fight and see how they all work and everything. So lots of blood, lots of violence, good old Xenon fun.
I really want to get into like I don't care about these guys. I don't want to join their team or anything, but I also really want to get into a fist fight with one of them just to show them that we're badass enough for them.
What? If the boss man proves to be uncooperative, perhaps that might be the way to go.
Also, it's just been a while since we've been in a fist fight. So let's go to the blood pit.
All right. You go. A couple people direct you because it's, most people are just like, it's over there.
Yeah, just follow this down to screaming and clanking.
You go and you see a
Whoa, golem.
large.
Those two
you see
golems. Wow.
You see a arena that's kind of still being built. They're building the statues out front and stuff. Very Soviet-esque architecture and stuff. The big grandiose stuff.
Mm-hmm. Not compensating for their small tails or anything. Yeah, they have tails. Remember?
No, I don't.
I drew one Xenon Dragonborn that way, and then Retrofish was like, "Oh yeah, no, our Dragonborns can have tails."
Dragonborn they have Schrodinger
you
tails. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they don't. Who knows?
It's to compensate in their building.
Unis had that defragger art that was a Dragonborn, like a Xenon Dragonborn, and it had a tail, and I think that was what kicked off the whole business.
But yeah.
Because I know I saw that, and I had Verm commissioned. I gave him a tail too. So.
Yeah. Some have tails, some don't. It's just kind of like a like some people are tall, some people are short. And,
born with freckles, born with horns, born with tails, born with wings. Born with an extra leg.
Some are born with it,
Maybelline. So,
Anyway,
You get to the thing, you see several guards out. One of them stops you, just like, just turns straight to the, disguised patients and just starts speaking to you directly, ignoring the rest.
Oh, when we were heading up there, I would have cast tongues.
So he's like, what brings you here? I don't recognize you. New recruit?
Yes, we would like to fight this new octopus-faced menace.
There are none here. They dead. Missed out. Sorry, brother. If you go to the front lines and stuff, I'm sure you'll find even more. But yeah, you're a bit behind.
Where would the front lines be? Me and my scaleless friends would like to... They would like to prove their worth.
I mean, at least the dwarf looks like they might have something to, that could do something. But the elf, I don't think is going to do anything.
Serene has like a 20 strength.
Yeah. Well, 19, but yeah.
Can I understand him?
It's draconic.
Yeah, you know what? Actually,
because I'm
I
a
feel like I
monk.
probably would have cast ritual cast comprehend languages today because it really is a good idea to know what's being said around you.
But yeah, so the front lines, they're about a week that direction.
All right. Good to know.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, it's not common for us to be alone out on a battlefield. You might want to try to find a unit when you get up there. It's better to fight as groups. So many people just like, we're going to rush in individually. And that's just, I mean, there's a reason for shields and stuff. You film shield walls or swords and spears. It's tactically sound.
Exactly. I don't know why people don't understand that.
Yeah, same with helmets. Why do people not want to wear helmets? They protect the most vital part of you, your face.
I'm pretty sure it's their small non-draconic brains. They gotta show off everything. Be all cool.
Unless you're one of those weird barbarians or monks that skin just turns iron, in which case that's fine.
The hilarious thing is I can cast stone skin, so that's actually a thing I can do.
Also, because I cast tongues, you guys are hearing at least one side of the conversation.
Oh, right, okay. So I definitely heard that bit about tiny non-lizard brain. So.
You would know Patience is definitely just putting on an act.
Sure, no, but like his right now.
You cut off like halfway through there.
Yeah, so maybe could you perhaps ask him about the ship and if he's seen it? We're not worried about the front lines. We just need a fucking boat.
Have you seen a ship inland, a flying ship?
Squiddy kind.
Can you specify?
It had like weird tentacles like those things we're fighting.
Oh, those ships. Yeah, we see them occasionally.
Where at? Just anywhere?
Front lines where they drop soldiers off.
Oh, that makes sense.
We've seen some new ships come in too. Really stupid looking ones.
New ships?
Yeah, look like crystalline butterflies. Saw a couple fly overhead a couple days ago. Really weird looking.
Have we seen those before?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which ones are those?
Elven.
Hmm.
Well,
The sound just came out of nowhere and it sounded like the person was like, I love it. Right after it describes it. I was like, at least the sound set loves it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's like where the bulk of, I mean, if you're just looking for, there's occasional wandering ones too, I'm guessing, because, small section came down here and stuff, so, yeah. But you have plenty of time to prove your worth, young one.
I am honored.
I think we're going to the front
We're on
lines.
a schedule.
Well,
We have to find the
I'm on a
ship and get back to
schedule.
ours, so-
I have to get these scaleless to find the ship that they're supposed to destroy in order to redeem themselves for the crimes they've committed. Off we go.
Committed
Boy,
crimes?
if you don't stop telling lies on us. I swear I will absolutely turn back into a T-Rex and eat
Are you going to allow that skin to talk back to you?
And you, shiny shit. Look here. I would have deigned to talk to you sooner, but I cast comprehend languages this morning, not speak with animals.
He turns to you
Ex-nay
and
on the comprehend languages nay.
perfect calm and says, "We all understand your primitive tongues. We just don't
I'm
like
sure you
speaking
do.
it.
I just couldn't be arsed to learn yours.
That's because you're a dumbass."
Oh, it's because you weren't worth the effort. Come on, Patience. Let's get the fuck out of here. Oh, and turn that stupid disguise off.
Let's go.
So he's just like, ha, ha, ha. And in Draconic,
Capture them!
You want to go?
Guards,
Look, come
capture!
on, buddy. Let's go down there. Let's go down there.
Does he actually say that?
Right now. Come
yeah,
on.
and just see a bunch of
God
guards
damn
coming
it, Rogue! I'm gonna kick your ass!
Hey,
Not if I
hey,
get
guess
hit
what?
first.
Patience is gonna cast a spell. Are you all willing?
Yes.
You all end up on a small island, and there's a silvery sea nearby, as we're at the bottom floor of Mount Celestia as I cast Plane Shift.
Except you're in a
Uh-oh.
whole different multiverse.
Oh god.
Oh no! Oh shit!
You're welcome, guys. You're welcome.
So you go and you see this. You're like expecting a celestial mountain with the golden seas and stuff. You're like, yeah, and you run. And instead, you look around and you see that the strangest ash plane is like made of grid lines and like weird vector graphics. And you're standing there, and there's just some, you see angelic beings just like sitting around a table, just like.
The fuck did you do, Patience?
This isn't Mount
The fuck did you
Celestia.
do? No.
Hey.
Did you say like angelic beings? They look like planetars and celestial and solars and.
Not that
There-
high up.
Is there one that looks like a
Divas?
paperclip?
One that looks like a paperclip?
Yeah.
No, not right now.
Oh, dang it.
Man, we could really use some help.
But yeah, so
Hi.
they're like, hi,
Patience, where the fuck are we?
We were in the middle of something.
Dana, I don't think we're in Forgotten Realms anymore.
Do you,
You don't
do you
fucking
think,
say!
do you think that maybe you could put us back where you found us?
I can only do
we
that once a
found
day.
you right here, man.
Yeah, that was Patience that did that.
No, I know. I was talking to him. Could you think maybe put us back?
Tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow. We got the information we needed. I didn't
So,
want to fight them. So
Is
this
this
was
the
my
grid?
emergency plan.
No, we fucking didn't get the information we needed. We were looking for one ship in specific, not, oh yeah, they come over here all the time. It was useless to us.
So,
How was getting rusty gonna help us? Anyway, are we in the grid?
Because they respect strength and aggression, you're gonna have to kick his arse before he's gonna give you anything useful.
If it wouldn't fuck you up immensely, I so want a stunning strike rogue right now.
You know,
Sisters are
honestly,
just
I'm a little ashamed that you don't think I could take a punch from him or you.
I mean, you could, but I feel certain that, well,
Sorry to interrupt
Let's go.
your
One across
Anyway.
the car right now.
Sorry to interrupt
Take
your
your shot.
holy banquet. I literally did not expect this to happen. I'm sorry. I say to these angelic beings.
yeah, they're just all like, so, yeah, hi, I am guessing you're adventurers.
what? You don't say.
Yeah, I mean,
Well spotted. Hi, nice to meet you.
yeah, welcome to, one layer of the grid. I'm guessing you weren't really, wow, we don't get many of you guys up here, but hi, welcome. So you're gonna be staying long?
Maybe for a day. At
At
least.
least until his powers recharge.
How long are their days here? Do they feel like they're about 24 hours still?
We'll need
I
to
I mean,
Yes.
in long rest, we'll be able to get
Yes.
it back, right? He could still do it like with
We'll
one. Or
we'll need to
just
stay
1
about
hour cycle.
24 Radix hours.
Yeah, Radix does have 24 hours. That's one thing that stayed the same. The minutes, seconds, hours.
Oh, wouldn't it be more feasible if it was like 37 hours or something?
Fuck that.
Yeah, we're not gonna.
Don't make me. I will go there. You know me. Don't.
I do.
Test the
That's
Kevin.
why I joked about it. All right. Anyway.
I took a one-off comment and made the most asinine calendar for you.
Yes, you did. I thank you greatly for that.
So I'm
It's
Thana.
functional, but it is so bad.
Who are you guys?
Well, we are the we're as Agnathon's names Huey, Dewey, Louie, John.
The name is
And-
Patience. Sorry for not introducing myself after invading into your home involuntarily.
Yeah, our home kind of disappeared for a second. Hold on. And he snaps, and you see a nice, kind of cottage kind of home will reappear, like merge out things. Oh, that's better. Yeah, when multiple people meet, it kind of deforms the grid and has to reform for a second, especially when they come out of nowhere. It's very mutable around here. We meet here in the middle to do, our weekly card game.
This is a very important question, Kevin. Are Huey, Dewey, and Louie ducks?
Very important question.
Quite important.
I
A
mean,
duck
they're-
archons?
They are duck-like, if you wish.
Oh my god.
Yes! Okay.
Oh.
Duck Archons. Okay.
Now I can't take him seriously.
They're duck-cons.
Okay, now that sounds retroverse. That sounds very retroverse.
But they're like, yeah, you see, we serve different deities and celestial things, so we just meet in the middle to play our games and stuff, and they're like, hey, what's going on, buddies? You know how it is. Yeah. But yeah, welcome. We got food. It's probably not the food you guys are really up to. We got
Is it meat?
Is it meat?
you want meat?
Yes, please.
Oh, okay, we can go find some meat. Louis, go see if we can find some. Okay. Yeah, we don't eat a lot of meat ourselves because we are sustained by the goodness of the cosmos. But man, do we like a good mojito.
I hear that. No.
You look at the sign of the place and it says in neon Margaritaville.
Ah!
A few moments later, the guy comes back. He's like, you didn't specify what kind of meat. So I got some steak, some hot dogs, a burger, turkey, a turducken.
The fuck is a hot dog?
Okay.
Oh, a sausage.
Okay, I know what a turkey is, and I don't know anything else, but it all smells amazing. Thank you.
Yeah. So,
Is a turducken a weird animal you have here?
no, it's where you put a duck inside of a turkey and bake it.
Oh, that's pretty metal.
I look at the ducks.
No.
And I look back at the turducken.
Well, actually, the
Okay,
turducken is a turkey and then a duck and then a chicken inside the duck.
So here's the thing.
It's really great.
Though we are, celestial duck-like beings, ducks are not the same. It's like a human getting angry when, a chimpanzee is a pet or something. We're totally different species.
Or like a Wunari getting mad when somebody has pet dogs.
Or they find one of their kind that isn't a defragger.
But yeah, so welcome. Anything else we can, help you with since you're kind of stuck here for a day because you only prepared your plane shifting spell once?
He can only do it once, really.
Maybe, I don't know, if you've got an overview of the world here, we came here from another dimension. We were running down some mind flayers in a ship, and the locals have not really been able to give us much of a lead on their whereabouts, and our entire point in being here was to run them down. So, like, in the name of defending goodness, maybe you could help us get an eye over the world and maybe help us find our quarry. So we'll know better where to go and not go engaging in unnecessary hostilities with the locals.
Oh yeah, that's right. I turned off ultraself. My bad. I'm sure
That's
you
good.
guys saw through my guys, but it's kind of rude.
Oh, John just like, oh shit. No, we good.
Or at the very least, do you have like a kind of a viewing spell where I can like, I don't know, just watch some nature for a while, go, check out the local flora and fauna without actually leaving?
Well, that's a lot of questions, a lot of things to ask for help with all at one time. So let us converse real quick to see what we can do for you travelers.
Yeah, we just rolled up in their house and we're like, hey, can you give us a window and like a spell that can let us spy on things and food?
No. Yeah. And I said, as a matter of fact, yes. So it was offered, not imposed.
So
I'm just saying.
we're gonna go get a friend who might be able to at least guide you and help you a bit better. We'll be frank. We're good at certain things like fighting evil by moonlight, but we are like
Not in sunlight?
Are they ducks with sailor uniforms on? Like,
I hadn't planned on that, but if
No.
you wish it, they can.
What are you saying, silly? They need to transform for that. They're in little high
True.
school girl uniforms.
true.
So you see him go, and a few seconds later, you see a small paperclip with wings just appears. Like
Yes!
this is a lantern archon of the Great Clip E. He will it will be able to help you out, answer a lot of your questions. Might take a few moments because it has to process things, but it should be helpful.
Such a weird rune.
Hi.
Flies up, it's like, hello, how may I help you? I see that you have inquiries.
We're looking for mind flayers, particularly a specific one in a flying ship. Arrived, was it 2 days or 3 days ago, Kevin?
Yes.
We'll go 3.
It's like, that is a very narrow parameter thing. Can you give more specifics?
The ship was damaged.
Near Trog Village.
It went down not that far from a Trog village.
Do you know the name of this Trog village?
Did we ever get a name for it? I don't think we did.
They might have named it to you. I can't remember.
Frog Blossom.
It's a Trog village where they celebrate Book Day.
Doesn't really narrow it down.
The
Here's a map.
chieftain's name is Trogu Trogu.
Oh, Trogu Trogu. Yes, we are aware of Trogu Trogu. He is a great Trog sage. That narrows it down considerably. Here's a map of the world. Can you point out which face you went upon?
Can we? I think we.
He shows you
to,
this.
Yeah.
Do you think we could really tell him
well, the
where
thing is,
we were
saw
at?
it from space.
Do you think we could really tell him where we were at?
I mean, if you're like, if we're looking at the real life world and we're like going from space, and you're like, where are we aiming for? Let's aim for that boot-shaped thing. You're gonna recognize it.
Intelligence
Patience
check?
the navigator. Roll your.
Okay.
Navigation.
I actually have.
He was flying the ship.
God damn it!
So you
I'm
actually
never
have the
gonna
best.
get to use this fucking proficiency.
What am I rolling?
Basically just intelligence.
Not proficiency?
Are you proficient in navigation tools?
Nope.
Can I help?
I am. Can I help too?
We can't do shit because we're on a fucking
Alright.
spelljammer and not a real ship.
So, with the help of your two companions who are like, good lord, why are you the fucking navigator on a ship?
All
Other than the fact
because
you're
we
magical?
never took levels and
You
spell
get advantage
casters.
on the roll.
Okay, that went from a 6 to an 11.
Oh god.
So Patience is like, yeah, he's like, huh.
We're not
Okay.
100% sure.
That is understandable, but Tragu does help narrow it down. Do you know the velocity and/or arc angle of the ship flying towards the planet that you were chasing?
No. Do any of you know what
Okay.
that means?
No. Also, it's really hilarious that at one point. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Also, it's really hilarious that halfway through that sentence, Kevin sort of froze up for me. So it just like I was imagining Clippy, but with the loading sign in front of his face.
Mhm. Well, with what you have given me, I have good news and bad news.
All right, what's the bad news first?
Bad news? I unfortunately could not find a specific ship. Good news, I have narrowed down where it would probably have made planetfall with a margin of approximately 2 miles.
That's pretty fucking solid. Yeah, that's great.
Outstanding! Thank you so much. That's very helpful.
Oh, I'm glad to be a help. Unfortunately, like I said, I could not pinpoint it, so I have failed. But I will do
Oh.
my best next time.
Would you be able to give
I
us
would say you've given us a range enough to call this a success, so you can feel good about that.
Oh, that is wonderful.
Would you be
I'm
able to
glad
give
you're
us
pleased.
a map of that radius?
Unfortunately, I do not have hands to draw the map, but I can give you the coordinates. And if you had a map, you can trace the coordinates with it.
I mean, we can spend a little time when we get there. I can send
If you
Court
have a
to go
map
do some
and a
written
pen,
work.
I could, make a note on it. Let me find you a map. Disappears, comes back, 2 minutes later with a map. Here's a map.
Oh my god, I'm just imagining he comes back and the paperclip. He's like, he's paper clipped to the map.
He's paper clipped to a strange Latina girl, 4 or 5. He has the map.
Thank you.
How many
That moment
references?
of
How
realization.
many references can we fit in this?
Just that
All
moment
of
of
them.
regret when Callie realized what you were going for.
Over 9,000.
I could audibly hear that face palm.
This is the retroverse you all wanted.
But none of you deserve.
Is it though? Is it really?
Yeah, they unfurl a map. He's like, it's a weird looking map because, 12 shaped figure as opposed to the roundish that you're used to. And he's just floats over and just boop, points, kind of makes a little indentation where it is. It is roughly in that area.
All right.
God.
Thank you.
Was there anything else? I hear that there's more issues that you have. Apparently, one of you, I think, is having parental issues, as if you're a parent and need advice.
How to take care of an asthma baby?
Oh, asthma babies are very easy to take care of. They generally require far less food and supplies than a human baby or a tiefling baby, as it were. They also grow at an accelerated rate for the first several years of life.
I would like to know
Should we
more.
come back and she's like a toddler?
Well, they do not have a teething issue. Their teeth just kind of come in very gently without any pain or discomfort.
I'd like to know more about, specifically, oh, hey, do they just end up becoming, a teenager at age 5 or something? I want to know, how fast the rate is.
Their rate is approximately 10 to 1, so they age about 10 times up until they're about the age of 5 or 6, and then they slow down.
Oh.
How did I not notice that after a few months? Wait, I'm patient. Never mind.
You look over. Gosh, Dad, I'm not a baby anymore. Shut up. Yes, but they're very gentle and stuff. They can they can live off of most things, like just honey and water is more than sufficient for their biological needs sometimes. And they poop about once a week. Their poop is also good for fertilizer and makes good fire if you need to.
Wow, talk about holy shit.
The Staffordshire thing just kind of makes me think of Baby Herman from Roger Rabbit, right?
Mhm.
This there is my stogie. Ah!
You guys got anything else to ask this weird rune-shaped creature?
You a god.
No, I am but a humble servant of the great Clippy. Great Clippy has all the knowledge and experience of the universe to help others. Unfortunately, I only have a portion of it, which is why I'm so ineffective at helping you. But I will try to always make it better, and eventually I will be worthy of being a higher tier Clip.
Guys, I think I have a new god.
Serene. Ooh, that's blasphemous.
Ooh.
But also pretty funny.
If we have an angelical friend that is stuck in a evil tyrannical god's realm, what would be some options?
I would need more details than that. That is very broad.
Well, the god's name is Bane, and then I just go into this detailed spiel about what Bane is.
I mean, we are here for 24 hours.
More than likely, you have to wait for Hope to grow up to be a teenager or an adult so that they can make the choice to alter their name and or personality so that they can break the deal.
Wait.
Oh.
What?
Wait, that's
You're
all we
talking
needed?
about ransoming Hope for... I don't think that's how that's meant to go.
Why would Hope changing her name have anything to do with that?
The exact wording is when his hope changes into despair. His hope is also the name of his grandchild.
Oh.
Inspiration point for DM.
Well, you're muted, Scotty.
Inspiration point to DM.
Still muted, Scotty.
Nope.
I can hear him.
Still muted.
I can hear him.
Yeah, test.
Wait, no, maybe it's just me. I can't.
Hello.
Kevin,
Testing.
you dick.
Testing. Jesse, do you hear me yet? No? I would say that's a no.
The perplexed look.
Uh-oh.
Suddenly, I...
Oh,
Hello?
Can you hear us now?
hello?
Now we can't hear
No,
you.
we can't hear you.
Can you hear me now? Yeah, did anyone hear that? There was like a sudden flare up in sound and then flared back down.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
pop. What I'm assuming what it was is his audio is picking up the sound coming out of it. as
Also,
well.
it might be Zoom acting up.
Could
Yeah,
be.
that was actually one of the things they were saying was an issue was the audio connections.
Oh boy.
I don't know if they're still having the issues because that was a couple hours ago, but yeah.
Test?
Can you hear us now?
Yeah, I'm back now.
Okay, we can hear you
All
too.
dropped. I don't know. I didn't realize it was my fault. I just saw you talking and I couldn't tune in.
No, I think it was
And then my call dropped.
I think it's Zoom being glitchy because
We'll
apparently
blame Zoom.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
do that. Anyway,
But yeah, but that's what I would conclude based upon what you said and how contractual wording in the celestial and infernal languages work.
Jesse, all you missed was I whispered inspiration point to DM
Nice.
for the hope
Wait,
despair
what?
thing.
You're giving an inspiration point to the DM. That's unique.
I will use it next game I'm in with you.
No.
Saltmarsh, or not Saltmarsh, Trackless Sea. We're going to need
I
it.
mean, we might need your help in Salt Marsh.
Yeah, you guys
No,
got
I think we're doing
100.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, we're fine. Katie is. Katie's not doing well.
Katie will be fine once we give her a couple of potions. It'll be all right.
But yeah, Clippy, or the Clippercon is just like, yeah, so Clip-E Archon, Clippercon.
Nice.
Hey, is there anything else I can help you with, boyo?
Oh no,
Yeah, so Mr.
Scotty has
Archon,
started.
while
Now
you're-
here's my Irish. It's going to be really
No.
bad. No?
No, get out.
Fuck you. And fuck you.
Well, my accent is that bad. Maybe if I did a different accent, it would be a better.
Are all awful.
No, I think the correct response to that one is just Tangul.
They're so bad that the patients take his headphone off.
Anyway,
Yeah.
anyone else have
So,
anything to
there,
ask?
Mr. Archon lad, yeah. So about that information about the local beasties. Do you
Well,
have
there's a
anything
lot of
like
local. There's a lot of local beasties. Is there specific types you're looking for, or specific areas more so to narrow down? Because
What
There
kind
is-
of what kind of dangers would we run into in the small little area the 2 mile area you indicated where we could find that mind flyer?
yeah,
there's
like
several.
anything big and stumpy like.
Well,
There are
dangerous.
dinosaurs there.
Yes. I'd like to spend my time reading about those, if you don't mind. Do you have like a book or something?
Hold on, let me see if I can find something. Comes back. Unfortunately, the book I have is a bit dated. It is about 30 years old. It doesn't depict the dinosaurs with the feathers, but it's by a Crichton. Here we go, and it just like drops a book in front of you.
Crichton. Oh my fuck. You appreciate that. He said the text he's got is about 30 years out of date, and it's by some guy named Crichton.
That was a good enough one he had to share it with somebody else. That's hilarious.
The resident paleontologist was shitting herself quietly earlier.
Oh,
is that Leia?
Yeah, it's Leah.
Yeah. Yeah, she missed the dinosaurs and Tales from the Loop yesterday too.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'll spend my time reading up on the out-of-date book there.
I also have an interesting book. I don't know how useful it is, but comes back. It's from a guy named Volo.
God damn it.
Volo's guide to what now?
It's a Volo's Guide to Radix Monsters.
No! How did he get
what? No! I'll take both of those to go.
You know what?
I'll even pay
you know
for
what?
them.
I don't want that book. I want Volo's Guide to Crossing Between Different Campaign Settings.
Volo's Guide to Far Realm.
Volo's Guide to Plane Shifting, yes.
God damn. I hate him so much.
Little do we know, little does anyone know, that he's actually an avatar of Io.
Or it's just...
Yeah, I think if you look around the corner, you're going to see him like in a little tavern, like writing a story about Volo's Guide to the Grid.
Or Ao, sorry, not Io.
Meanwhile, you just see a building called Volo's Emporium. You just see a bunch of guys like, all right, so we all named ourselves Volo, and we just screw with everyone.
They all wear the same outfit, but they're very clearly different people.
Honest to God, Volo cloning himself would make a fuckload of sense.
Clono? Yeah.
Clono.
Volo. The Trog version.
Oh,
Volo,
God.
Volo. But yeah, so we got that. It's not complete. It's still only in version 2.
I can't actually think of anything else that we really need. Like,
You're muted.
I see that
Anyway.
you're muted. Would you like to have help unmuting yourself?
No thanks, I've got it.
I also sense that there is some tension between 2 members of the party. Would you like romantic advice?
What?
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 I mean, Rogh and I are friends and all, but I don't think it goes that far.
No,
I see that you're in denial. I also have a book to help you with that.
I'm in a river?
No, it's spelled differently.
No, look, I'm well handled in that regard, but if you want to focus on those 2, indicating the tieflings, you have fun.
Just because we're both tieflings.
Ben is fucked off and is going to eat
No,
with it.
it's not. This isn't a race thing. This is a y'all are cute as fuck together thing. Go. have fun.
and joining their card game.
Yeah, they're playing a simple game like it's gambling but not gambling because it's for fun and they just have like diamonds and emeralds on the table. It's like, yeah, I mean, it's not really nothing. Do you want us to cut you in some? At the end, we just donate everything to charity, so we don't have to worry about greed overwhelming us. We just, do it for fun.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure, why not?
You don't give it to your Uncle Scrooge? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm done.
I
No.
do actually have
He's got plenty of
several hundred
money.
worth of gems on me. What's the buy-in?
Oh, the buy-in's about 300,000 some worth of gems, but we can cut you in. We got you.
Okay.
We got you, fam.
All right. Okay.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say some like, oh, it's 50,000 star bits, and it's like, what the hell's a star bit?
I thought he was gonna say like 300, and then he just kept adding zeros. I'm like, oh,
300.
okay, all right, okay.
300,000
no, it's fine.
trillion.
We get all of it from the Emerald Falls and the Diamond Cascade and stuff. It's pretty cool.
And where are those?
There's a desert that's completely made of diamond dust. What?
Well, it's somewhere in the grid. Unfortunately, most of it will not last if you go to Radix. The impurities of the impure planet would destroy most of it.
That'd look great in my hair.
Oh yeah, we have a new thing. It's from the Kingdom of L'Oreal. It's diamond conditioner.
Ah, an elven kingdom.
Yeah.
The famous elven city of L'Oreal.
From campaign 1. Though I think that might have been
was,
a princess.
right?
It was
So
a
there might have
princess.
been
Yeah, she's a
princess
princess from an elven princess from the Kingdom of L'Oreal.
Did we actually save her?
Yes.
Literally, all I could remember was Princess L'Oreal.
We saved them, but their home was probably needing renovation after I crashed a castle ship into it several times.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, that was there?
Yeah, the
I have no memory of
Radicule's army took over their kingdom.
And yeah. And then I think it was after that
That's right.
Hera's
I
character
basically-
wanted to basically stage a coup to take over and dethrone the monarchy that
That's
was just
right.
dethroned.
Throughout that fight, we were all separated, and I did like nothing because my dice rolls hated me.
And a certain
I just
Until I
GTA'd
killed a-
everyone.
yeah, and I was
until
about to say,
killed the
and a
dragon
certain
with
hench
BB.
kicked so hard they disintegrated one of the big bads.
Playtesting.
Mm-hmm.
Power game. That wasn't playtesting.
And
That
then-
was straight up power game.
And then the other Dragonborn used a drill to pierce the heavens, changing to the next wave.
Yeah, but yeah, we
so
learned
I
a
broke the
lesson.
universe. He broke the game so hard, but I broke.
We learned that
No.
a combination of being able to spend points at will for an ability to boof you up and giving someone natural 20 so they can just double everything was not a good combo.
No, it was not. You drilled through Test Wave 1 to get to Test Wave 2. That's why you guys didn't get reset like everything else.
Weird.
Anyway,
Anyway, back to this. So yeah,
Back
you're
to
there,
Test Wave negative 300, or however far back in history we are now.
having
We
some
don't know.
fun.
that's the hilarious thing.
I read up
mean-
on the Kingdom of L'Oreal's hair care guide.
fuck
Volo's,
yeah, do they have,
Volo's guide to hair care.
Do they have like tips for luxurious beards?
No, that was the Dwarven guide.
Hippie's like, oh, you wish to know about beard care? I can help you. Comes
Yeah,
back,
sure.
it's like, you and your beard. Sometimes when you need something to disguise your gayness, you get
God damn it.
What?
See, I knew that was coming. I knew that was something coming.
Oh, sorry, wrong beard. References to session.
So this game, how do we play?
It's just a fun game. Win, lose, all the money goes to charity. So, unless one of you have like gambling proficiency and want to like,
That's hilarious. Gambling proficiency is gaming set is one of the few proficiencies I don't have.
I have a gaming set proficiency. I was going to go with like 3 Dragon Ante or something. but-
Nice. I have 6 tool proficiencies and none of them are gaming sets.
so we just go to unless you have
Oh.
something else you want to talk to Clippy about or the angels.
Deal me in. Deal me the fuck.
I was just going to go past the gambling and go to the next one because
Nah,
There's no
go ahead and
rough-
pass it. That's
yeah.
fine. We'll get back on track.
yeah. So
Okay.
yeah. So the next morning, unless like I said, there's something else you want to ask the 5 Celestials. Though Clippy is a bit annoying because you'll be like, I see that you have a full house. That is a good card. Do you need help?
And it's like, darn it.
Yeah, I need you to stop giving away time.
As you're trying to go to sleep, I see you're having trouble sleeping in this bed. Would you like ambient music?
Yeah. Play a whale song.
God, he cast Whales, and we all die.
He comes back with a huge tank with a whale in it and just sings for you.
I'm
Oh,
just impressed at this point. Like,
he could bring a song shark. No, that just confused you. Never mind. He could bring a.
it's like a hollow instead of a hollow shark. It's a hollow whale.
He could bring a Beologia, I think is what it's called. It's a celestial whale from Planescape.
Nice.
So, after a long rest and it's very restful. It's very nice. Probably one of the best sleeps you guys have had in
Once we
quite a
fall
while.
asleep, no help from Clippy.
I see you need your pillow fluffed.
How do you do that without hands? And it.
I'm using my wings.
Oh.
Oh.
He clips onto your blanket and tucks you all in.
Oh.
I see you need to be tucked in.
God damn.
Ah.
Okay, I might also be following Clippy.
So, next day, really nice rest.
So,
Well,
Patience, do you think you can plane shift us to the spot on the map?
That's what I was thinking. Maybe, hopefully. I mean, I'm only looking at a map. I've never actually been there.
Shame.
Plane shift to... I tried to go exactly where it was on the map.
By Huey, by Dewey, by Louie, by
I-
John, by Clippy.
It was fun. But wait, no. Question though. Who
Tell your
won
nephew-
the last round?
Tell your nephew Wendy say that I said hi.
Wait, what?
Referencing new DuckTales, sorry.
I said your nephew Wendy, and I was like, wait.
Yeah, there's a
Wait,
female.
they grew up and had kids?
No.
No.
It's in the new show there's like a new character that hangs out with the
Okay.
trio, and her name's Wendy,
She's not a new character.
right?
She's not new. Webby was
Yeah,
in
but
the
if
old
she
one.
was one of their
Oh, it's
if
Webby,
she was
not
one of
Wendy,
their,
sorry.
Yeah, if she was their nephew, then one of them would have a older sibling would have to have kids.
Cousin, then, sorry.
There
Yeah.
we go.
I was also like, I thought Webby would have been a niece at least, but hey, new show, new things, that's fine.
Anywho, so where do we arrive?
You arrive right where the DM wants you to.
Roll initiative?
On the front line.
Okay, so you arrive at
Get
where
on
he
that
said the
railroad.
ship would have landed. You see a empty village near you.
Oh.
And there's like a lot of debris and stuff. Like there was a village fighting back against something, maybe. Like you see some pitchforks and some food carts all broken and stuff.
I pull out my rod flail.
Do we
Oh,
see
gross
any
nails.
people?
Scroll. Well, actually, you guys passive perception is so godly in this game. I can't remember that. So Rogh, as you guys are looking, you do see some movement in a outhouse.
In an outhouse.
Is it like a forested area?
Farmlands.
Okay. All right. So there's someone over there in the dunny, but maybe don't go in there at all.
Okay.
Let them come out. You know, be rude to interrupt their business.
Hello?
Hello?
Well,
Are you here to eat my brains?
No.
Are you here to rob me?
No.
Gonna stab me?
No, we're looking for mind flayers to kick their asses.
Oh, that's good.
We're friends.
Oh, so you're not gonna flare my skin, burn me, break my bones, or anything like that?
No, you
Oh,
can
okay.
come on
if
out.
you keep
we're
up with the
safe.
questions, we might defeat you too.
Ah!
You're supposed to be the
Sorry, I didn't-
diplomatic one. What the fuck is it about this planet?
I stayed up all night reading about dinosaurs.
That doesn't mean you should be mean to me.
No, sorry, I'm just a little short today. I'll be all right.
Oh, that's rude. Door opens up, you see a kobold. Just because I'm short doesn't mean you have to say I'm short.
God damn it.
I squat down to be at the kobold's level, and I say, "It's okay. It's not the size that matters. It's how you use it." And I pat his head.
Damn straight, they call me tripod.
Okay.
Oh boy!
Oh my god.
Immediately, a
Whoa,
pan
yeah.
goes back from the head pat.
The size of this tail, there's no size of this tail. It's
Considering
the
that
biggest
kobolds
kobold
have
tail.
tails, this is less impressive than it might otherwise be. But
And it's like, see, look the size of my tail. It's like really long.
Yep,
I can just
nailed
put it down and put my and like hunker down and like grab a crossbow and I'm just like a tripod, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So could we ask what happened here?
Oh, it was horrible. Like 2 or 3 nights ago, like the ship just came out of the sky and landed, and a bunch of squid people came and started killing everything and eating brains. And I ran and jumped into the shitter. They apparently didn't want to follow me in there, so I was pretty safe. But I don't know. I don't think anyone else survived. Well, no, I think there were a couple other people because a couple days later, a bunch of like just bandits or something came in and just robbed the shit out of the place. I was like, "Hey, bandits!" and they're like, "Get them!" And I jumped in the shitter and like, "Hey, we're not gonna follow them in there," and left.
I mean,
so do you just live here now?
Say that again. Do I live here now?
Right. I mean, it seems like you're just spending a lot of time here.
I'm from here. I was born and raised in here. There's no reason to leave.
I just meant
oh, the
meant
shitter.
here in the dunny.
Oh well, I whenever I see or hear something, I run in, jump into it. Granted, this time I actually had to use the bathroom, and when I heard you guys, it did make it faster.
Oh, well, you're welcome then. So
Yeah,
look,
I was scared. I
long
thought you guys
shot,
were trying to kill me.
you didn't happen to hear, because I'm assuming you weren't looking out the window, but you didn't happen to hear which way the squid-headed people kind of went when they were leaving?
Oh no, I didn't hear anything, but I did see him go that way.
I'm
You
good
see,
at
there's
small
a little gap down here. Like here, let me show you. He looks into
No,
the toilet.
that's okay.
If you go
I
down,
believe
there's
you.
a little gap that you can see through. It's to
How
help
clean is
the
this kobold
gases
right now?
escape.
How clean is this kobold right now?
Yeah, so.
Okay. All right. Yeah, no,
It's like-
so that's
yeah,
okay.
so-
I'm just going to stand right here.
Yeah, so if you look, it's to help the gases escape because we had a problem one time where we made it too well, apparently, and the gases built up, and someone decided there'd be a good idea to test a bonfire to get away the smell. Boom! Whew. That was fun, though. Yeah. Not for the guy, though.
Coincidentally, how some people have discovered space travel.
Oh yeah, space travel. Sid.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
he discovered it. He was going down the street.
He was the first astronaut.
Does he have a lance?
He was the Lancer. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
All right, shitty humor aside, thanks for the tip, though. I appreciate that. Would you like some help with all of that? There, you've got some stuff on you.
I am covered in a bit of shit.
All
I've
right,
been trying to
here, let me help
bathe
you
and
with that.
tried. Yeah, I've tried to bathe and stuff, but I don't know how the plumbing
No.
works, and it's kind of backed up.
I got you right here. Hang on. Presto.
Ooh, that's really nice. Haven't smelled this good in days. I mean, I was never really the most fragrant kobold around. I mean, you know, I worked in the mines, so sweat. Yeah, I know, kobolds sweat. It's weird. We're reptilian, but we still have sweat glands. Can't explain
I
it.
mean, not hearing for debates on biology, you're welcome to have sweat glands if you want to. Nobody's saying you can't. So,
Yeah, it's
sweat
yeah,
on,
it's-
man.
but yeah, because I hear some reptiles just like go in mud or like exodermic or something like that. But yeah, anyway,
Exgonodermic to
Tana's
you?
already wandering off in the direction he pointed, curious to see what might be over there. Not super far, but
oh yeah, they marched that way. So, do you guys got any food?
I
Yeah.
give him a hot dog.
Oh, cool.
What?
They gave us hot dogs and hamburgers
did
and
you get
stuff,
that?
right?
yeah,
I mean, I guess
from
it
the
must be.
grid.
Kind of a bland sausage, but still good. Haven't ate in a while. Or I haven't ate anything good, I should say. I've been scavenging, eating mice, and
Mm.
luckily there's a cow over there that still produces milk. Cause yeah, there's a dead body in the well.
Ooh.
Okay.
This might seem.
Oh
this might
my.
sound a little weird, but I don't think so, considering what you've just been through. But have you seen any weird like crystal butterflies?
Yeah, I saw one of those fly overhead yesterday.
Yesterday, were they heading the
Yeah, it's
same
the same.
direction those your attackers went?
Yeah, I was heading in the same general direction over yonder. I saw it. It was really pretty. The guy on top of it was really mean looking. Oh, really skinny, kind of taut skin. Looked like a pirate.
Oh, fuck.
So not like him, as I point over to our bard.
Hey,
If he was malnourished and had jaundice, it probably looked a bit like him.
Yeah, that's a
okay.
gift.
I'm gonna go ahead and like turn on the
the
disguise
fuck are the gifts
function on a hat and give myself that drawn and jaundiced look. It's like, how's this?
Closer. Yeah. You might want to get some sun.
But
though.
is it actually like a gith? Like the gith pirates we ran into?
Oh, I turn into one of those.
Whoa, yeah, like that.
These poor fucking people. They have mind flayers and gith apparently.
Woodpecker, sacred flame.
It's fucking true.
I mean,
Those
it seems
things
like they
are
kind of
awful.
go hand in hand, don't they?
Yeah.
No, the gith were enslaved by the mind flayers. They hate them.
Do we know that in character?
Right. No, that's what I'm saying.
Yes,
Is where you
the
find one,
gift-
you're likely to find the other. I don't
the
mean they're
gift
actually
that-
working together.
Oh, okay. Because the giths that we encountered and interrogated told us that.
But yeah,
No, I'm just saying is
Can I
where you
come with
find
you?
one, you're likely to find the other.
I know it's dangerous, but you know,
I was about to
I've
say.
been alone for 3 days, and you're the first people to come across that haven't tried to kill me, flay
For
me,
what
break
it's
my skin.
worth, we're hunting mind flayers, so
You got a bag of holding?
yeah, but you can't breathe in there. I don't think.
I can
Maybe
slip
that's what
my
the
head
guy-
out. Here, gets in there, puts his snoot out. I'm good.
Well, if you're gonna
I'm
be coming
so
with
glad.
us, then I can't let you go in without at least having some way to defend yourself. And I go to hand him a dagger.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
Some way
boy.
to defend yourself. Dagger.
You notice it's the +1 throwing dagger.
Oh, okay.
Oh God. Okay. Look. So you said you had a dead body in the well. How deep is the well? I'll be able to get it out for you.
Oh, that'd be helpful too, because if the town's ever going to rebuild, we need a fresh water supply. Yeah, I think it was my second cousin, Ralph. At least he's
Okay.
wearing Ralph's shirt. I'm just
So,
not
again,
strong enough to lift it out.
How deep is the well from here?
He says several meters down this way. I mean, you just see his mind trying to do trick because you asked how
can
deep
climb.
it was from here. It's like,
I can climb down and tie something around it.
oh yeah, it'd be a lot easier to go in through the top. It's just over here. Let me show you.
I mean, I was just going to levitate it out of there, but if the range isn't going to reach, then that's fine too.
Oh yeah.
It's like if you come from this, if you go from the top like down like this, it's only about 20 meters, or not 20 meters. God damn, wrong game.
I was
It's
gonna
only
say
20 feet
20 meters is a big fucking difference. That might be out of the range.
It's
That's
just 20
I
feet
think 20
down,
feet
floating.
might be appropriate. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. So I'll just go ahead and use the second level spell and levitate that shit out of there.
Oh, it is Ralph. Ugh.
Ooh,
Oh,
how long was it down there?
Oh, it's been down there for like 3 days. Oh.
20 meters is
Oh.
65 feet.
You guys are all just like, oh. It's like, gonna need a bonfire him later.
Bonfire.
I mean,
Woo! It's like his ashes and spirit have been released to the heavens. Oh, that's good.
we could do something about that theoretically. I need some supplies. Kind of expensive, but we could do it.
Oh no, Ralph was an asshole.
Oh, okay.
He's ashes
Yeah.
now, I guess.
So, let me go grab my stuff and I'll be right back. Comes back
Does
with this
anybody know
huge...
purify food and drink?
Unfortunately, no.
What are spells? While he's getting his shit, Thanos just gonna do a walk through the rest of the town, see if there's anything interesting.
Well, you can't just use your key and like stare at the water really hard and just like intimidate it to be clean.
No, I just am immune to poison, so
Searching around,
I could
you
eat
find,
it with it when it's disgusting, but that only protects me.
I think if
besides,
you're,
What, you don't have
I think if
fancy
you're-
water to beer?
I think if you're eating water, I don't think it's water
The
anymore
long way.
at that point.
Valid.
If you're eating water, it's ice.
so other than the basic stuff like silverware, utensils, and all that kind of stuff, found about 30 gold worth of just loose coins around. Some bits and pieces for trap making and stuff like that.
Oh, the little guy should keep it all. I mean,
Yeah, she's gonna give the gold to the kobold.
You know what I'm saying?
We're not hurting for coin. I was mostly just looking to see if there was any sign of survivors or why
Oh, No, they're not survivors. I
why the
already
mine
went through.
players ravaged this particular village.
Because kobolds are one of the smartest people on the planet. So they came for our brains. I think they eat brains. Because I saw them go over
Nailed
to
it.
Jimmy and it was just like, and Jimmy's like, oh,
Yeah.
and the brain's gone.
It sure wasn't
Maybe
for the chassis.
What?
Nothing. So, all right.
Onward, I
Well,
guess.
you've been very helpful, and good luck with rebuilding and everything. And
Oh no! We don't
everybody.
have our frogs anymore. We left them in
Oh,
the
but I mean-
the Empire Village.
But like the Archon said, you could get us within about 2 miles. So like I'm up for a walk.
Oh yeah, no, I just realized we forgot them. Anyway, onward.
I'm sure they'll be fine.
My arch will never
Goes
forget that.
goes back to the village with all the non-dragonborn
Realize
like
that's way worse.
frog legs.
Like out of context, that sounds way worse. But like, imagine riding on a frog for hours and just like. Oh, my ass
Yeah.
will never be the same after that.
Oh, yeah.
It would hurt.
We're going to be walking. Here's a couple miles. Oh, I'm short. Let me go grab some. He comes back with a bike. He's just like,
Bike?
The
Yeah,
fuck
bicycle.
is that?
it's a bicycle.
I mean,
A what?
I actually don't know if the tech level of Forgotten
I'm
Realms
sure they-
is advanced enough for a bike.
No,
They've
a
never
tinkering.
They
mentioned
have
that.
wagon wheels. I imagine.
I would like to think.
Yeah, it's weird.
I would like to think tinkering gnomes would have at least the big wheel bikes.
Oh,
Maybe.
the penny farthing cycles? Fuck
Mhm.
yeah, they would absolutely, but they would have to be like half penny farthing cycles because they're gnomes and they can only reach little short legs.
So he like
Or they've just got
rides
like a
up.
ridiculous like tilt system to move the wheel.
He's got a bike with a little wagon on the back where he puts stuff. He's like, all right.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, the earliest bicycle recorded is 1817.
Huh.
I don't know where in their Forgotten Realms it's supposed to be.
Fantasy world. That's a 12-sided dice.
Yeah, I
Valid.
was gonna say.
Oh yeah, no, I was
That's-
trying to think of like where it would Forgotten Realms have something like a bicycle.
No, we
Yeah,
Either
can't.
way,
Radix
we have no
definitely.
idea what the fuck this thing is.
So Radix he's just like,
Okay.
yeah.
I
Oh,
don't think that's
it
gonna
looks like
fit
someone
in
took half a
the
cart.
clothing though.
by the way, what are you guys' names?
Dana,
Oh, hi,
Rogh.
Dana. Hi, Rogh.
Patience.
Hello, Patience.
Serene.
Hi, Serene. How's it going?
And you are?
Okay.
Oh, my name's Crawford.
Like Jeremy?
wait a minute.
Oh.
Did you write a
Oop.
book about like
Ah,
dinosaurs? Or was
No,
it...
that's Crichton.
that was Crichton.
Oh, okay. I only
Sorry.
saw the cover for like 5 seconds.
Eaten by dinosaurs.
And he just starts
It was in the book.
pedaling. With the bicycle, he moves about as fast as you guys.
No.
He has to take twice as many steps as us, though, aka twice as many pedals, because he's just so small and the gears are so short.
I love that it just
Ding,
gives
ding.
them a movie speed of 30. That's brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
Ding, ding.
Oh my god. That's
Does it have like the little streamers, like the little handlebar streamers on the side, and like one playing card like strapped to the frame?
No, but it doesn't have the bell. Ding, ding.
Yeah, we continue
What about training
onward.
wheels? Does the Kobold have training wheels?
I assume this
Oh, he's got the wagon.
bike is only
Oh,
kobold
the wagon,
size,
right.
so none of us could really ride on this bike.
It's a 12 set. What?
I assume that this bike is kobold size, meaning none of us could actually use it besides him.
Thana might be
No.
able to do it.
I think I'm still pretty tall compared to him. I'm
Well,
4'11",
your knees
I think.
would be up here, but you probably could.
I'm 4'3". Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's my invention. I call it the Cobalt Cycle.
Nice.
Though most people call it a bicycle because there's 2 wheels, and that makes a lot more sense than my name. But I'm going to patent it next time I get to the big city.
I mean, if your best life,
Well, good
kid.
luck with your venture. It's certainly a unique object. It looks like it'd be a lot of fun if it were my size. Or
If I ever
possibly
get the material, I could build one for you.
Thank you.
I mean, you're helping me out. I mean, I no longer smell like shit. That's always a plus.
That's just
there any, like,
me being angry.
Tall trees or structures or anything I can climb up to get a better look at this place so we can see what's.
There's an old watchtower.
Huh?
He's got a raven he can send up.
Oh, that might be helpful. Yeah.
Oh, we could tie the tree down, and then you could stand on the top of the tree, and then we just like tink, and you can fly into the air really high. Get a good view.
That does sound fun.
This sounds dangerous, but like a Thanathol doesn't sound.
Have
like
you
it.
met me?
Ever?
I was kind of joking, but okay, let's do it.
So you send the raven to say hello to your toes, and it flies around.
Yeah.
So, does he need to make like an investigation or what?
I don't know. Kevin's staring off into space as he lagged out, I think.
Or did he froze?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, he's loading the ravens. He's loading the ravens scouting.
Yeah.
Results.
Because I know I'll say certain things, and you ask other questions. So I'm like, what is everything you guys typically will ask for? I know I'm going to forget things, but try to get it all together.
Oh, are there any big ass dinosaurs that might eat us around here? That's a big one. He's going to be looking for large
You do
predators.
see some. There are some big ass dinosaurs. You're not sure if they will eat you or not, because that depends on if they're hungry or carnivores. But you do see some dinosaurs roaming.
Are they in the direction we're heading?
There are a couple.
Oh boy. Okay. That's likely.
You do see some. That's a raven. I'm trying to just think.
I need shiny.
Shiny. I mean, if you wanna.
For those wondering, I just put into the chat in all caps, guys, I'm gonna punch a T-Rex in the throat. Yes.
Nice. Oh, Airly special.
Airly's fastball special. The fastball being assist.
Awesome.
So, you see the dinosaurs. You see pieces of what looks like a large nautilus shell not too far away.
Oh, that's where we're going.
You see what maybe it's looking. It might be another village or township of some sort. Not quite like on a straight path, but within that horizontal distance because there's some smoke and stuff. But it,
You say smoke. Is it like smoke from fires or smoke like the village is burning?
More like fires, you think, but it's a raven, so it's like
chimneys.
Smoke. Smoke.
Right. They really should give ravens a better intelligence stat than that.
Even with the telepathy, that's still what it sounds like.
Bad air.
Broken snail.
Oh yeah.
We head toward the broken snail.
A sad name for a tavern.
No.
The broken, yeah. Well, that's the thing is, our friend here, the kobold. What was his name? Not Crichton. It was the other thing.
Crawford.
What?
Crawford. My name is Crawford.
Crawford. Right. Right. Sage advice guy. Yeah. So he could open up a tavern in there and call it the Broken Snail. That would be a good business idea. Finally, you should teach him how to brew.
I mean, all right. It'll take a while, but
Or we could set up a contract. We could supply him.
I don't think we can ship this far.
yeah. Also,
mean,
like, I
look,
studied
that's,
for a couple of decades to learn how to brew like I do, but, you know.
Bird.
I can make I make bicycles or cobalt cycles, and I make some traps and stuff. I'm skilled with my hands.
Surprised you don't have a brother named Wright.
As we're walking, I'm mentioning to
No, I have a brother who's named Wrong.
I mentioned to Rogh, and make sure that you're not using the bird's vision first. You with us or with the bird?
Oh no, I'm not scoping through the bird right now. I'm letting him come back and relay his information after the fact.
It occurs to me that if we are recruiting an inventor, it might not be that bad of a hire.
No, that's true.
Let's see how he does in a fight first, though.
I'm not fighting.
Well, staying back.
Let's see how-
Also, you're nosy as shit. But I mean, I guess
I got good hearing because I'm right next to you.
I fucking said I. All right, fine, whatever. Onward.
To the broken
Ooh.
snail.
I got a concept. If I take a rope here and I tie it to you, the fast dwarf, and you just zoom, I can go really fast with you.
That is a thing that would happen. Yes.
Want to give it a try? It'd be fun.
Fuck it, sure.
He's just like hanging out in the back, like flapping like a windsock in the breeze as Thanos running.
I was about to say he has two little wind fans or whatever they're called. Just wee.
This fucker goes. This guy goes from 30 feet around to 150.
Yeah, his arm gets ripped out of the socket as he takes off.
He might lose control of the bike. If I do everything, action move, and then bonus action dash.
Does that require a key to do the bonus action?
No, because I'm multi-classed a rogue, so I can do that shit for free.
Oh, you're just that cunning.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey. It's like, this is fun. Anybody want to jump on the wagon? I can get off and you guys can experience it too.
You have a wagon?
Yeah, the wagon's attached to the
Oh, shit.
to the cobalt cycle. It's where I put my supplies. Like my nitro, my saltpeter, my sulfur, my
Looks like we're gonna have a new gun monkey, maybe. Powder monkey.
Ooh, this is a cool one. It's called sulfuric acid.
Ooh, what's that do?
Ooh, liquid capsaicin.
I understood none of those words.
What? Yeah, no, I'm not big up on alchemy, but it sounds all very interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So yeah, broken snail.
Yeah.
Woo. So you approach the broken snail and you see some dead bodies. Dead bodies everywhere.
What kind of dead bodies?
You see some cobalts, a couple mind flayers, a few GIF. It looks like there might have been a heated battle.
I go to investigate the GIF first. Cause of death.
There is a large 4 or 5 foot long spear through his chest.
Hmm.
You think cause of death was natural?
Hmm.
I checked the shell to make sure there are no survivors hiding in it.
You might be a little constipated. That's what caused this. Yeah. He tried to relieve the pressure with the spear, but it didn't work.
Because, you know, a spear through the chest naturally will kill you, so natural death.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, that's as much logic as there is on foods that say all natural. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Yeah. Anything in the shell?
Yes, Rogh. Yeah, you're raising your hand.
Oh no, I was just stretching. I was ahead.
Oh.
Okay.
I thought you were doing the Obi-Wan, like, these aren't the droids you're looking for.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was in the camera feed.
Yeah,
You're
so
fine.
as you're checking out the shell, you see a mind flayer missing like a leg, but it's still breathing. It's like looks up at you, like
I just put my staff on it to make sure that I can't move anywhere. Guys, we found a live one.
Patients could do something really
they're no pretty
stupid.
rough close.
who has the bag of holding?
Patience.
You just feel it move and shake a little bit, and you just see a snoot sticking out of it.
Good Lord.
Oh god, I'm just imagining he's like looks like one of the old school kobolds, so he's just a little chihuahua in the bag shaking like a leaf. Oh.
No. Okay, so I can't cast sleep anymore, so maybe do you want to cast this and let the patient have into the dreams?
Who did this to you, ugly? I can understand him.
Oh, you can understand the mind flayer.
I can understand any spoken language.
Oh, fancy. I already knew that, but fancy.
I want to say it'll work with him, but let me check it.
Pretty
It's a
sure.
spoken language. Somewhat.
All spoken languages, yeah.
Yeah, it's like sorry, whew. Vision blurred there for a second. I'm getting old. So it's like filthy Gith attacked us in the sky. You will serve me. Bring me
No,
to
I
my
won't.
people. Yes. Your kind is to serve your dwarf. Your Durgar cousins served us, so
I really
shall you.
want to kill him.
You
Is there
will
anything I should ask him?
Do you say that both those things out loud?
Any other survivors?
Which part?
I really want to kill him. Should I ask him anything?
Yes, that's what I'm saying to you guys. I really want to murder
I
this
cast
thing.
bonfire on it.
Oh,
Jesus.
road damage.
Do I need to? It's like 3d8 plus 5.
Yeah, he might survive one more round of pure torture.
If he does, I'm just gonna thwack him hard with the staff.
I also want to see how ashy he becomes.
20 total fire.
Oh, okay. So he just brought him down. He's like, that translates to
And I let it go for another round or two just to make sure he doesn't move.
He said that the Gith attacked, and then he started talking about how I should serve him because my Durgar cousins did. And was just basically a giant douchey mind flayer.
Yeah, no. Fuck that guy.
Wow, these things are really racist.
Fucking of course they are.
Oh, I thought they were like intelligentists or something because you know they eat brains. I thought they'd be like, "Oh, you're too dumb. I don't care about you."
I mean,
I don't know if you're aware of this, but you can be an intelligent creature and still be absolutely a racist, rotten, racist, bigoted piece of shit. Happens all the time.
Really? I don't think that's possible. I think only the dumbest, most naive people could be that. Looks at camera.
Oh no, you can still be an intelligent creature and be dumb as shit.
Oh, they claim they're intelligent. Got it.
So, examining.
Yeah, I'm gonna look around in the shell and see if there's anything of value that we can salvage from inside this thing, because presumably it was a ship. So.
As you
Ooh, does it have a helm?
Okay, let's see if the helm is intact.
I'm scared to see what a mind flayer helm is.
It's probably terrifying.
Yeah, you see their the life jammer helm, and you see a body still attached to it and like shaking. It's a let's see, trying to think.
Guys, I don't think he was the pilot of the ship.
Yeah, you see a half orc just sitting there, like strapped down in the seat, and like the helm comes across and has like those needles that go on heads from stuff, and it's like shaking some.
I don't know if we can save this guy. He's still shaking, but
save him from what? I mean,
from death. I'll point him out. There's a half orc in there. He's hooked into what looks like the helm. He's still shaken, so presumably he's still alive.
I'm gonna roll a medicine check. Does it look like we'd be able to remove this without killing him outright?
Sure, roll.
Oh wow. I have no modifiers for it. It's 16.
16.
Right.
You believe you can. You seem to recall Thormir mentioning life jammers and how you can remove people from them without killing them, just like a normal helm and stuff. It just take the stuff off and pull 'em
Yeah,
off.
I'm the smallest, so I'll climb in there and sort of try and get him out.
You pull him off, and he's just kind of like.
You're fine, buddy. And I guess drag him out to the healers.
Hmm.
Yeah, he heals 5 hit points. Did that do anything?
And he's just like, I live.
Okay. Seeing that actually did something for his current condition. Wasn't sure if it was just hit points or...
He also does appear to be exhausted, but what you can do?
Take a nap is what he can do.
How exhausted?
Oh, I'd say like 3 levels or so.
Jesus.
All right. You know what? I will burn a spell slot for that. Greater Restoration to remove one.
He's like, oh, which one of you kind people have helped me?
Kind of a group effort, really.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, thank you all. I'm doing a lot better. Thank you for taking me off that accursed thing. I guess I don't know if it's any better or worse than what the Illithid do to the other captives.
Where are you from, fella?
Wisconsin.
The fuck is a Wisconsin?
It's on Orth.
Oh, shit.
A half orc from Orth in a place called Wisconsin. Okay.
Yeah, Orth with an O.
Oh.
We were
Orth.
there. They invaded Orth before they came here.
I don't
That's
think I
where we-
remember Wisconsin.
No, but
It's a small village
at Orth.
outside of Keoland, near a place called Shotmarsh.
So you've only been here with them for a couple of days, then, yes?
I was captive about a week, 2 weeks ago, maybe. I think. What day is it?
Oh.
I
You didn't
don't
happen
know.
to have like a tadpole put in here, did you?
No. They reserve the cerebrosis for humans primarily. When they try to use it on other species like half orcs and stuff, the results are not as pleasant for them. So they only do that when they have specific needs.
Lucky you.
I guess.
I mean, you're still you. You're still alive. You're not in danger of turning into a squid-headed app. So
Yeah, I mean,
good for you.
long run, I guess that is. I am lucky. I could have suffered a lot worse.
Well, you're definitely not now since I give you Greater Restoration. If there was one in you, it's gone.
Did the squidhead tell you why he came here? Why he left Orth to come to this place?
I think we're asking a lot of questions for you in your current state. We can sit here and rest a bit if you want.
Oh, resting is nice. But yeah, they didn't really. Most of the stuff they told me was obey, and then they took over my mind and forced me to essentially sit in that helm and pilot through horrific areas. And then we got attacked by, I believe, Gith is what they called them, and the ship was damaged, and that did me a number. I don't think I'm ever going to forget that. If only there were spells that could modify the memory to make you forget horrific things. But such a spell does not exist.
Looks at possible spells for Warlock. Actually, no, that would totally be something Warlock would have, wouldn't it?
Yeah, modify memory spell? I don't know.
I feel like certain they do.
Nope, they don't. Wizard
Really?
does, though.
Wow. And Bard, maybe?
I could pick it up. Magical secrets, but
He's like, but yeah, it was quite a bit. But yeah, they fought a bunch of crystalline butterfly-like ships attacked. The ship went down, and then the Gith sent down people, and there's a pretty fearsome fight. And yeah, only a handful of us survived.
Thanos gonna kneel down next to the guy and offer him some water, and then like reach back and tap the snoot in the bag of holding and tell him it's safe to come out.
You're just like,
You're cool. Squid Head's dead.
oh, good. Don't like them.
Yeah, they fucking suck.
Uh-oh, my audio went out again. I think I'm going to lose the call.
Oh no.
The orc's like, oh, got a cobalt on your back.
I do, yeah.
I hate it when that happens, you know? Walk around and boom, cobalt on your back.
Yeah.
Well, I think we've gotten plenty of information for the ship on what's going on here.
Yeah, I think it's time to report back to the captain again.
I think our bard is the one to teleport, but he's currently got silence cast on him, so.
And birds.
And birds. And kobold on
And
the back.
birds.
Mm.
Let's see.
Nice spooky music.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess let's call the captain and let him know what we found, and then go from there, I guess.
Yep.
So, yeah, the standing stones, I believe, right?
Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
writing down what to say so that we can keep it as much information in 25 words as possible.
And we're back.
Hello, back. Sacred
Hello.
cobalt upon the back.
Sorry. What did I miss?
We were gonna report back to the ship because we got a lot of information now.
Do we think we can salvage anything from here?
Yes. Do you think they would give two shits about the helm?
It's an
I
accursed
think
thing.
probably.
So, yeah, life jammer helms, as the mirror mentioned, is they power up by putting someone there and draining their life until they die to power the ship.
Lovely, lovely.
Yeah. Very nice.
I don't think there's
Okay,
anything
so-
here that'd be worth keeping.
Orc's like, you helped me. There should still be buried a chest of effects from the captain over there that has some treasure in it, maybe.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah, if you can get that for me, it'd be great.
I'll go over there and start hauling it out.
Okay,
Alright.
so what I have right now that I'm gonna send to the captain is found ship, Illithid attacked by Gith pirates, now dead. Helmsman alive and friendly. Found a kobold inventor, possible recruit.
Message.
Okay.
Bully! Report back to ship. Give more details when you return. Kids, doing good.
Cool. So I guess are we walking back the long way, or do one of you have some magic that can make it a little faster?
I was going to say, you don't suppose we could just ask them to come pick us up, do you?
I think they were hesitant to do so because they don't want to get shot out of the sky, especially considering there are multiple flying ships around this planet, all of which either contain Illithid or Gith. So
Well,
they're
My
probably
brother
gonna...
Perkins had a airship.
That's probably
So-
on Orth.
No, this is the
No, that's the
cobalt.
kobold.
Oh.
The kobold
Yeah.
has a much higher pitched voice.
Okay.
Yeah. My brother Perkins had an airship.
Oh my god, Perkins.
Yeah, it's probably on Orth.
Yeah.
I didn't catch it the first time. So
How did you-
presumably it won't get shot out of the sky.
Did you not get it with Crawford? And then he said sage advice.
I literally no, I got it. I got the Crawford. I literally did not hear Perkins the first time.
Sure.
That doesn't sound very convincing.
I don't know. We didn't build it for war. We just built it for travel.
Also, we can't ask them to come get us again until tomorrow because the sending stones only work once a day.
Oh, that's cool. We can go back. It was it was like half a mile from the village where his testing site was.
Wait a minute, you have an airship?
No, my brother had one.
He also mentioned that someone named Sid had a spaceship. I'm not sure if that was just a reference for reference sake, but...
No, Sid and Perkins were working on it.
Oh boy.
I guess let's go check out this airship then.
It's a mighty one. It's going to be the pinnacle. We will show them trogs who's the most advanced species on the planet.
We're gonna die.
It's better than the one that Goblin invented.
Merles?
No.
Goblin airships literally sound terrifying.
Goblin airship, I just think of Orc and Warhammer. It's just one of their ships.
Well, apparently it consists of a giant trebuchet and wings you strap to your back.
Yeah, that tracks.
Oh. What? 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 How?
The airship is just a goblin launcher.
Yeah, you sit on one end, it launches you, and you have the wings and lets you fly. Landing's a bitch.
Oh.
So I've heard.
To the Perkins airship.
Yeah, the Perkins is parked here.
Okay. All right.
Reference the episode.
Mm-hmm.
Episode name, references are funny, comma, right? Question mark?
Uh-huh.
Tiefling porn, question mark. So after a bit, you travel back with the orc who's kind of hanging out on the cart, just like, this is... I mean, I'm not one to complain about discomfort in a wagon pulled by a kobold, because, you know, this is a lot better than I was, but this is not the most comfortable. And the kobold's like, I'm holding your fat ass! So you make it to a...
Crawford, do you want to sit in the bag of holding and I can pedal for a while?
Oh, that'd be lovely.
So how small is this bike? Am I kneeing myself in the chin every pedal?
Well, he's averaging about 3'2", so...
Oh God, I'm like a foot taller than him.
So yes.
Yes, I am kneeing myself in the face. This is great.
It's a lovely in the bag of holding.
It's great.
Yeah, you got lots of interesting things in here.
Oh fuck, what's in there?
I don't know, but it's interesting.
Maybe you warned him not to touch anything? Like...
Yeah, don't.
Hey, there's this really cool iron flask. Should I touch it?
No! No, I don't think Rogh gave that back to me because he didn't trust me with it. Let's see, there is a chest full of gems. The baby supplies are probably on the ship. The sending stone. Oh, the figurine of Duckboat. A bunch of gold. Staff of controlling earth elemental, I think, or are you still carrying that, Jesse?
Oh, I still got the staff.
Okay, then maybe the staff of charming is in the bag.
Oh no, that's it. That's the charming staff I've got. The earth elemental one.
Okay.
No.
Decanter of endless water.
Ooh.
Small trapped chest.
Ah!
What's in this?
So,
presumably we emptied it and then I just put it back in the bag because it's like, this is cool.
So after a bit, you arrive to a field with lots of just random junk all around. And Crawford's like, this was my cousin's field.
Okay.
It'll take a few moments for me to get this, probably about 3 hours for me to get it up and going. Probably less if I have help.
I'll do what I can to help, I guess.
Thanks. I know it's not your specialty with the stub of your fingers, but it's really good.
So I'm just picturing that this yard looks like one of the like farmhouses on American Pickers.
Yeah. Wow, that music just went intense for
Yeah, it
like half
did.
a second there. American Pickers.
I figured like it should be a little bit more creepy for in the by the mind flayers, but it got super creepy.
After a bit, you get the airship up, and it's basically a hot air kind of balloon with bikes on the side with big propellers that you pedal to get it to go in forward motion.
This is a death trap. And I love it so much.
It runs on natural gases.
Cool. Patience. Treat it like the phlogiston. No fire.
Oh,
No, we use the fire to ignite the gases to go up into the balloon to lift, because hot air is lighter than cold air.
So very focused. Whatever. I pedal.
Just you, no one else, and just keep going in a circle.
Just goes in a circle. Anybody gonna offer to help?
I'll help.
Thank you. Oh, I got there's a wagon attachment for it too. Hold on. How is she going to carry stuff?
What is the wagon? Just a smaller basket underneath?
Yes.
It's so stupid. I love it. Okay, all right. To the ship.
About a day and a half later, you get to your ship.
Oh, God.
You don't have to pedal the whole time because, air currents and stuff.
Oh, okay.
It's not the most pleasant, nor the most unpleasant voyage. And you guys arrive at the ship, and that is where we will end today. Because it's 12:13. Okay. All right. Thank you all for joining us. For reference, the RPG.
Yeah.
So we're going to go through our hit the plugs. We will start with Callie.
Hello. You can find me at Capt Callie on Twitter. I do art commissions. I have those open all the time. If you would like to commission me, please commission me. My next game is on Tuesday at 7 o'clock on Uncanny Adventures. It's Call of Cthulhu, and I'm currently probably about to die. So that's what's happening.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Totally didn't get dragged into a cave where there's some crazy guy in it.
No, I crawled into a cave for no reason. Yep.
As you do.
Yeah.
Katrina.
Heyo. So my next game is Retroverse. It will be Friday at 7:30 p.m. We are following up on Vaccine Game. And they're gonna go try and track down a Cyblight Insect Devourer that is trying to escape into a crowd full of panicked sports ball fans. And we have one PC that is below 20 hit points, and one that's making death saves.
Oh wait, that's me.
Yeah. How about that?
Yeah.
Actually, we have both of those players here, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. It's great. I am.
Why is it when something happens, it is always you two?
Yeah.
Partners in crime.
So check that out. It's super awesome. Last night was Corruption Crew, and they finally got their fucking money and met probably one of my favorite NPCs in the game. I had so much fun freaking you out with that guy. Yeah, go watch it. It's still on the VOD, and otherwise it's on YouTube. That's my stuff.
All right. Jesse.
Well, I also am in that Retroverse Vaccine game, so super looking forward to running down that little ring dog and kicking the shit out of him. Also, last night was Ghost of Saltmarsh, so 2 weeks from Saturday, or 2 weeks from yesterday, yeah. we'll be following up with the rest of the purging of the Sahudin from the lizard folk lair.
And trying to
we-
save the monk in that game.
Yeah, well, look, we stomped the shit out of them pretty convincingly, and I've still got lots of laying on hands left, so I think she'll be okay.
March 30th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard.
Thank you. Very helpful.
Sweet.
And then beyond that, I still have the Dark Matter campaign that I'm working on. That'll be TBD, and keep an eye out for that. There's going to be a lot of crazy shit.
Alrighty. And then finally, Scotty.
Yeah, I do freelancing commission work on Fiverr. If you are interested in illustration or book cover design or just some graphics design stuff in general, wouldn't hurt to ask me. You can contact me there via my Twitter account, which will have a link to my Fiverr account. And if you like this show and any of the other shows that are streamed on this Twitch channel, all the VODs of all the episodes are listed down below if you're on Twitch or on my YouTube account if you're watching on YouTube. Yeah, that's everything for me.
Yeah, go check out Sirenscape. They're awesome.
I turned off Sirenscape, but yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, they were there for most of the episode.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, yeah. So yeah, Sirenscape, cool. And I think that's it. I believe. Nothing missed. Nothing missed.
I don't think so.
Cool. Nope. Okay. So with that, we will see you all next week. Hopefully. Bye.
Ciao.
Have a wonderful time.